3-letter abbreviations.
Okay. Welcome back.
Howdy doody do.
What were you gonna look up again?
History of cards.
Okay.
Can't really find one that just gives me facts directly because I'm just a bitch who doesn't want to read long ass articles.
And piece of lasagna.
History of playing cards.
Oops, sorry, I just gotta adjust some things. That does nothing.
Perfect. Oh, there we go. Gotta fight. Gotta blast.
Origins of the suits of cards.
Oh.
Origin and development of the Latin suits. The card suits originate in China, where playing cards were first invented. The earliest card games were trick-taking games, and the invention of suits increased the level of strategy and depth of these games.
I think there's always something fascinating about an origination of something. Like tarot cards.
Yeah, there's like hundreds of different versions of tarot cards. It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know the most popular one. I don't even know all of it either. I just imagine some person just like getting this item instead of like going through the dungeon. Probably they just leave the dungeon, go to all the areas where you can use the item.
Whatever, Doc.
Ah. I'm just very tired.
Me too. Not well, kind of. I'm kind of excited because I got A Link Between Worlds and I want to play it.
Yeah, aren't you also like going away tomorrow to meet your fam?
Yeah, I'm going away tomorrow.
Solid.
Yeah. Worried. What kind of pal am I? Not knowing. Have you petted patted a
Kit Kat? Yes, I love cats.
Fitpat Kit Kat? Fitpat?
No. Man, I wish I had a cat.
Me too.
Like as like a tiny little kid. That way you can just like train it to love like pats, either like belly rubs, head scratches, neck scratches, fucking paw, like hand scratch, grab their paws and like just rub the top and bottom part of their paws.
Yeah. That's I think that's what I made when I went on vacation in the Philippines. I made a lot of
Cat friends.
yeah, I made a lot of stray cat friends.
Yo, how do you get fucking cats to follow you like
It's just
that?
like, well, I mean, usually you just hang out with them. Sometimes you'll just have food lying out, and it's your choice to give it to them or not. Just give it to them.
Yeah, totally. Why wouldn't you?
And
Actually, no. You shouldn't. You probably shouldn't feed stray cats. The population of stray cats just increased like hella crazy.
yeah,
Because they fucking mate like crazy.
but I didn't feed this cat. Its name was Meow because no matter what it did, it just kept meowing, and I loved it.
Meow.
Meow.
Why didn't you name it Meow?
What do you mean?
Because it kept on meowing non-stop and it just always disappears and reappears, so it's like, bye, meow.
Oh. But
Don't you have a bottle?
I don't really...
25, 30, 31. Only 31. What a shame.
But yeah, it was... I remember this one time I thought... I didn't understand the cat's affection towards people, but I remember I would just sit on my grandpa's counter, and then it would meow, jump off, and it would walk around me and rub its, and rub itself, yeah, it would just nuzzle and rub itself on my back.
Yeah, I go over to one of my friend's house. According to him, his cat apparently like, is not social. But I love it when like we're all like watching movies, and I just go upstairs to take like a piss or to get a cup for like a drink, and this cat just like is like on the floor. And if you didn't know, I have this thing about my kneecap that like always like, where is it? I can't do it. I can't do it on command anymore. But I have this thing about my kneecap which like cracks every time I like open and like close it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. And I like knee down to pet the cat, and then I hear the knee crack, and I just see the cat like startled to fuck. He's like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like, man, biological issues. No, but like seriously, I love that cat because although my friends are like he's antisocial, I literally just sit down and I'm like tap tap, and it just like comes to me. I'm like, God, I love this cat.
Cats are so cute. Let's talk about Bob.
Bob, oh no, stop.
Sorry.
Stop!
But he's like, I remember the first.
First time you saw.
Should I talk about it?
Yeah, sure, go for it!
So, Bob is Jimmy's hamster.
Well, was.
Oh, we don't want to.
I don't have an issue. Let's
Okay.
talk about it openly.
But yeah, it was Bob's. Jimmy. Jimmy was Bob.
I called him Bob, I called him Hambro.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hambro!
what was I gonna say? He was lovely, but when I first became friends with Jimmy and I went over to his house, he said, "Do you want to hold Bob?" And I thought it was just a cute.
No, it wasn't that early. It was like 2 years after we became friends.
It was like 2014.
Wait, no, I did not have Bob that early.
So 2015?
I only had Bob for like 2 years.
Okay, 2015 then. I think it was 2015. But when I first held him, I thought, oh, this is just a cute hamster. He had the biggest pair of balls I've ever seen on a hamster. Or on any tiny animal in general. Oh my god. And I was so afraid to hold him because Jimmy said, "Do you want to hold him?" I said, "Sure." But I was afraid because whenever he would move around in my hand, I just feel it dragging across. I thought, no. Okay.
Yo, but it was soft as fuck!
I guess.
Yo, you just like let him fucking walk on your hands and you feel nothing but like soft fucking balls. I don't know how else to put it. It's weird as fuck. Like until you hold a hamster, like it's one, adorable, two, they don't bite the shit out of you unless you take your hand and put it inside their house. Then in that case they like bite you out of self
And
defense.
it's gonna just try to suffocate your finger with its balls to assert dominance.
Stop! No, they don't do that, man. They're not that big of an asshole. No, they're not assholes. Hamsters are just the most adorable of creatures.
If it was just like a ghost, I'm going to asphyxiate you with
My
me bows.
With me balls.
With me bows. I'm going to asphyxiate you. Position me balls on your face.
So you can suffocate, asphyxiate with balls.
Asphyxiate you with my balls. Oh, you did it, Link!
Barely. Oh! Yo, why is the audio on the TV so low?
Oh, because we're recording?
Wait, does that mean the audio gets captured by the mic as well?
Yeah. Or no, the audio from the TV is gonna get picked up on the microphone.
Isn't there a way to like decrease the sensitivity on the mic?
It is, but we're also very quiet, and I put it on so that the sound is equal all around.
That is very true.
So unless we get
are
too
very
more,
quiet people.
yeah. So
Okay, man, I
that's
can't help it.
that's fine.
I have like one of the loudest voices you can possibly imagine.
That's perfectly
I
alright.
literally got kicked out of the cafeteria for laughing too loudly.
Um.
True story. He was
yeah.
there.
Also, I have a bad habit of like trying to add on to things because the stuff you say. I feel like
It's
I
very
can.
vague.
No, it's not vague. It's just I feel like there's something else.
The
I could,
information that I'm keeping out.
No,
Because I totally do that sometimes.
I guess, but we keep digressing though because you were saying something and then I feel bad because you were gonna say something and I didn't even get to hear it because I talked over you.
You wasted a green rupee. You burned $1, man.
Gamer Girl P?
What?
What did you say?
You wasted $1.
Oh,
You wasted a green rupee.
I'm sorry. I thought
You
you
let
said.
it die.
I thought you said Gamer Girl P.
That's disgusting. Why would I say something like that?
It's funny.
No, that's disgusting.
Okay, but I forgot what you. Ah! Ow! I'm burning alive. I forgot what you were gonna say before I rudely cut you off, as I always do.
Nah, man. If you want to hear a story, then it's best if you just like don't cut me off, because I have memory worse than basically a fish. You know how people say 30 seconds is basically the equivalent to a fish of memory?
Yeah.
Memory of fish? Yeah, I'm worse than that. I cannot remember ideas or thoughts that I've had like 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
Which is why I usually tend to write them down on like a notepad if I have like a solid idea, like a fun idea.
Okay.
But sadly, I don't have a notepad with me.
Darn.
So, what a shame. Is
What a
that piston that you got, Preston?
You know it. Die!
Is there another one on the other side?
You know it.
That sounds painful.
It kinda is, because it's... what? Link!
Lovely!
Oh, thank you. Hylia. What?
Oh,
What was that? I've never seen that before. That one had 2 hearts. Oh my god, Link.
yo, we should get a program if possible that literally just like starts a recording both the video and audio together.
I'm sure there is. I'm
But-
gonna ask.
It doesn't stop recording; it just continues recording, and when it reaches like the 15-minute mark, it just cuts it off,
But
and it starts the next one automatically.
I mean, I wouldn't want a timer because maybe it'll just cut off before we have time to say bye.
Maybe. Or make it so that one person's aware of the timer, but the other isn't. So like, if there's a story going on at the time, we just like shut up and listen to the story.
I guess so. I need
Yeah.
more bombs.
I would not have figured that out in my first playthrough because I'm a dumbass who can't notice solo clues. And that's no joke. I cannot play Zelda games. I need fucking internet tutorials.
The one I needed a lot of help with was if
Yo,
you'll
the bomb
stop
walks
moving.
onto them?
No, I'm Z targeting.
Oh,
That'd be really cool though. But with Spirit Tracks, I could not for the life of me figure out where to go.
no, for me was the Korean version of Phantom Hourglass. Why the Korean version? Because at the time I did not read 1 and 2. Till this day I still cannot read Korean.
Oh,
So 1, I needed a person to constantly translate the game for me. And 2, man, I was only there to get the gameplay aspect and not the fucking puzzle aspect. Either way, it was a fun game, terrifying as fuck. Yeah, I get terrorized by fucking some games.
which ones terrorized me? I remember the 2 Zelda games that kind of bothered me were the 2 games that bothered me were Twilight Princess, but it wasn't that bad. Majora's Mask gave me a stomachache just thinking about it when I was little, because it scared me so much.
Oh, because of the moon?
Yeah, the moon, and I saw that Ben drown thing when I was really young, because I was on the internet when I was around 6. I was on those Newground forums, not knowing what any words meant. So any
I know what you mean. I've been on the internet when I was young.
yeah, I
By
don't.
that, I mean High School of the Dead since preschool. Yeah, that's when I fucking watched High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead when you were in preschool.
Yeah,
That-
because wait,
that's how long ago it came out.
wait, censor this part out, but preschool, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, then I definitely watched it in preschool.
I mean, I'm not gonna censor out the school because, well, maybe.
I don't like locations, which is why I'm like asking it to censor it out.
Okay.
But like, I watched it all the way back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um.
That's when, like, I first got into anime to begin with in America, of all places.
When did I first get into anime? It was when I was really little. I remember I was going to the Philippines for
The very first time that I started was, like, back in Korea.
Well,
I was very young. I was, like, watching TV, like, 2 inches off my eyes.
which ones were you? Was it really Bobobo?
Yeah, that was airing at
Wow.
the time. Along with Naruto.
Which ones? I saw the first one I ever saw was a miscolored Dragon Ball Z. It was that fight. It was the first fight between Vegeta and Goku, because all I saw. I remember Goku was
why
wearing
wasn't this colored?
purple. I don't know. All I remember is Goku was wearing purple and Gohan was wearing blue and yellow. And I thought, wait a minute, was I thinking that correctly? Because all I remember the same line where he said, "Go home where mom is waiting for you," right before he was about to fight Vegeta. And I heard that same thing, and I thought,
Wait a
it's the
second.
same one, right?
Oh yeah, at the time I also watched the very first season of Dragon Ball. Like the very, very first
Z
one.
or the first one?
The very first one with the tiny little fucking monkey kid.
Oh my god, the first one is an absolute gem for anime.
Mixed opinions.
Hit me! Hit me!
Hit me! What?
No! Oh, he's gonna hit me!
Hit me! Hit me, I dare you! Yeah! Yeah!
What was the other thing? The other one was Sailor Moon, but I didn't...
That's
That's
what
what
it
it...
from Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I saw Sailor Moon, and I kept hearing people reference it. It came on right after Dragon Ball. I had no idea what it was. I just thought, this is really colorful.
Oh wait, question. Can we censor out the names of the people that we also mentioned?
I mean, Eddie was the one who introduced me to. I mean, he's on CVG, so whatever.
Oh no, by names I mean like teacher names.
Teacher names?
Yeah.
I don't really think so, because it's just last name. We're not telling them their first name.
You'd be surprised how much a person can do with a last name alone. I surprise myself with how much I can do with last name alone.
Nobody's gonna really go into that information, I'm thinking. I mean, I guess I'll do it. What are the teachers?
I think I mentioned Miss and a couple others. I forget. You'll hear the names like when you're editing the videos. Like it'll be very obvious.
Okay.
So yeah.
What other thing were you gonna say?
As if I remember, what's it? Fish
Oh,
Friends.
I forgot what we were talking about when we first saw anime, right?
Oh yeah, no. The number of animes that I started off watching, like the list is way too big for me to like list off like all the animes that I've watched.
Oh no! Why?
Yay!
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, no, the number of animes that I watched when I was young is like way too big, so it's like really hard to list them all.
I don't know which one. I remember You remember Blue Dragon?
Blue Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, is it like a story about this kid who gets like a dragon spear or something?
Wait, so.
I'm gonna look up the picture. Because I memorize most of my animes via picture and not names. So it's easier time for me to just literally just looking at a picture.
That was one I saw when I was little.
Blue Dragon. I may have watched this. Yep, I watched this when I was in like the first. What's considered?
That's considered 4th to 5th grade.
Yeah, I mean like term wise, like preschool, first grade, like all that jazz.
4th to 5th.
Is that still considered preschool?
No.
What was it considered?
Preschool, that's considered borderline to 6th grade.
Okay then.
But,
Man, Blue Dragon was pretty old.
yeah.
Yo, the fucking, the twist at the end, like, man. Do you
Yeah.
remember the twist?
I think so.
The one with the bandit cap?
Wait, yeah.
The pirate woman?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Please go up. Yeah! I think I got the sweet spot.
Buffer too long.
Damn it! Wow, so many anime. So little time. I remember I really started getting into it in 2010. But I'm sure you were there longer. Because I remember my cousin... Whoa! Alright, Link!
Yeah, I can't remember how much I've watched, but I know I've watched a lot. According to a friend of mine, I just keep on suggesting animes to him. And he's like, you've watched way too much compared to I. And like, the number of suggestions I give him just never stops. Because the number just never ends. I've watched so much from good to bad to meant for female audiences. I didn't give a shit at the time. I just watched it all.
I did the same thing. I did the first one they introduced me. I think it was for female audiences or both. It was Oran High School Host Club.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
I love that one. It's so special. I remember what else. There was Kenichi XXX Holic.
XXX Holic.
Yeah.
That sounds like hentai.
No, it was pretty good.
Good for a hentai.
No.
Should talk another man's good animes.
Black Butler. I remember
all seasons.
not the second one with
Don't even get me
White Butler.
White Butler?
Wasn't that what it was called? White Butler?
Was it?
I don't know anymore.
I thought it was just called Black Butler too.
Anyway, I don't know, but I think what was
Dude,
it?
this actually bothers me how the camera's like flipped backwards.
Yeah. What was it? Black Butler and...
Yo, suffocate that motherfucker!
I remember I got High School of the Dead and High School DxD mixed up because they both had D in the name.
Yeah.
So when I searched up DxD, I kept looking at all the photos and screenshots from the show, I was thinking, this isn't zombies. Wait, are these zombies? Nope!
They're devils!
Why is his finger wet? Medicine? Alright!
Stop!
Alright! It's weird, but okay. Weird flex. What what other shows did I see? I remember. I'm sure every anime fan or every avid anime watcher has watched illegally on a site.
Oh, totally. I won't list any websites, but one of my favorite websites just went down on the 25th.
Yeah, I used to use that one as well.
Yeah, it was actually one of my favorites. When I found out, I switched off my old one, my old illegal one, onto this new one.
Use Crunchyroll.
No, fuck that. Crunchyroll is ours.
That's how I watched Blue Exorcist. I suffered through ads.
Oh, stop, man. It has like 3 ads per video, and it's like one in the beginning, one in the middle, one in the end.
There are some anime that I watch that I don't really like the show that often, but I love the design and the music. What was it?
I remember totally like Guilty Crown.
Sword Art Online had beautiful music. I remember I used to listen. What? Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Everyone on the internet just hates it. SAO.
I guess so.
I honestly don't give a shit. I'm like, it's an anime. It's there to watch. I enjoyed it at the time. I'm like, whatever.
It's
the gay dude.
I listened the hell out of it. That's what got me. Because I remember when I was in 8th grade, I really didn't find music fun, and then when I found out that I can start playing these,
I
just
find
kept
music
going.
fun.
I don't like. What do you mean? I have to play Chopin or Bach or Beethoven? Shh! I'm gonna.
This is so boring.
Open your mind. I'm gonna stab you in the head to open your mind. Close-minded cuck. That's
close-minded xenophobic fuck.
Wait, who said that?
Who? What? Xenophobic?
I feel like I've heard that before. Close-minded xenophobe.
You know what? Let's look at. Wait, I think you called me a xenophobic fuck before.
I did. Yeah, I did. I called you
xenophobic fuck.
I think that was. Yeah, I think that was because I was starting to lose patience during that period.
Oh, totally! I was making a joke about like the hats. Do you remember the hat jokes?
Oh yeah, and you insulted another country's hats, and then I got really mad.
I wasn't necessarily insulting. I was like, "Ha! This is a fun hat." You only find this in this area, and you're like, "No, you find it here and here and here." I'm like, "No, just look at these pictures. It's clearly this location."
You close-minded xenophobe. I think I called you a cuck.
Either way, hilarious as fuck.
Yeah.
I have to wait for him to open his head out.
Yep. Open up for the big suck.
Open the big suck.
Uh-oh. There's so many. Now I'm thinking back to all. I remember I used to keep in order of when I watched them. Like when did I watch Golden Time? When did I watch Angel Beats? When did I watch
Angel Beats? Good stuff.
Angel Beats is good. I forgot.
It's alright. No humans are perfect. Except the one man, Bob Ross, the legend.
Absolutely. Bob Ross.
The only perfect man in existence.
We can move past his flaws, right, guys?
What do you mean Bob Ross has no flaws? Except one flaw.
What is it? Perish.
The one flaw of Bob Ross? Death.
Suffer. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I'll run. Oh, never mind.
Still have more bombs.
Yeah.
I need more bombs now. Running. Oh. Okay. Nope. He's gonna go here, and then I'm just gonna skirt it.
Oh, I didn't know that you could do that.
You know, I didn't know either.
Man, it's been a while since I played this game.
What was it? You know what? I think the first time an anime really got to me, I remember I was really quiet for most of the day because because I think I was. Stop! Can you calm down for a second? I'm trying to explain a monologue, but
monologue.
Not a monologue.
Dude,
but,
dude, you can stop to yourself.
What was it? It was episode 7 or 8 of Gurren Lagann when.
Oh, you took Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, I think it was 2014 when I first saw it, and I got really sad, and I was stop.
Wait, was this the communist scene? His,
Yeah, that
last...
was that scene, and I got really quiet for most of the day.
Really, dude?
Yeah.
Like, it impacted you that badly?
Yeah,
It's pretty harsh.
because it was because then I kept thinking this is a character that got me thinking in only 8 episodes.
Yo, I just kind of watched it, I'm like... The first time I was like, I have to suffer through this for the full experience. And then the rest, I'm like, this part was so painful for me, so I just like skip every time I rewatch Gurren Lagann. It's like not fun for me, like those scenes.
Yeah.
It's just like self-loathing.
What are you doing? All right.
You didn't do it when the air gush animation took place, man!
We're the air gushers, dude. I killed him. But, wow, so much. I remember that was the only, I think that was the only anime, or first anime. Second?
Oh no!
First was Bobobo, second was Gurren Lagann, where I couldn't explain what the heck was going on in the end.
You can never explain what the fuck's going on with
It just
Bobo.
I think it's just because, at least for Bobobo, it just gives you some space, but Gurren Lagann gives you no time to breathe, and it just keeps expanding and going.
Yeah, which is why you gotta catch up. If you miss something, leave it behind.
Like friends, our only source of spiral power. Ugh, weak. Go away.
Weak.
Ghoul.
Spiral energy.
Yeah, spiral energy comes from our friendship. Ugh, weakling, you're dead.
What's the antagonist to spirals? I know! A line. I got no laughs. I was so sad and scared for a second.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of something. We went 26 minutes over.
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna end it. It's a 30-minute episode!
I thought you said 26 minutes being like at 15 plus 26 more minutes.
I guess.
That's...
I hope nobody wants to skip over the dialogue, because I'm gonna skip over the dialogue next time.
You can I watch? That's pretty hot.
Something fell over, but whatever.